Hello, my name is James. I'm the host of the Teamworks podcast. This podcast is about the gaming world and beyond. So if you're a big gamer like myself and you just love anything to do with gaming, then you come to the right place. Every week we try and get a new guest onto the show to listen to their story, why they became a gamer, what first console they ever played on, and so on. The aim is to get noticed and get some of the big names on the show as well. So if you feel like you want to have a chat with us and come on the show, feel free to do so. And yeah, that is what the podcast is all about. And I hope you enjoy it, guys. This is Teamworks Podcast. A team that works together stays together. Hello guys, and welcome back to Teamworks. This is season 3 and we are on episode 14. Welcome back to my co-host Phil Newby. As always, he's a brilliant co-host and friend of mine. Hi, you're right. Yeah, maybe. No, I'm joking. But yeah,
mate, how are you?
I'm not bad, mate. I'm not bad. It's been one of them windy days today, as we're speaking on the podcast now.
Yeah,
it's windy, wet, and you can't do much. So I've done a little bit around the house. But yeah, this is a catch-up episode with obviously myself and Phil. And so what do you want to talk about first, mate? What would you like to start the show off with?
I don't know, because it's just a basic catch-up. I mean, what have you been playing lately? What games have you been playing?
Mainly Fortnite.
Really? How are you liking the new Simpsons thing?
I love it. Everyone wants it to be a permanent map.
Yeah.
But they could do it on another mode like they did with Blitz. Blitz is like it's similar to what they've got now, but it's only 10 people and the games only last less than 5 minutes. But they're bringing Stranger Things world into that in Blitz. So that should be interesting, and because it's a small map.
They're going to do that.
I think it'll be.
Do you reckon they're going to do like an upside down of the map as well, so you can go through it and be underneath it?
I would imagine, and I wouldn't put it past Fortnite to do that, because they are fantastic when it comes to that. I mean, the fact that Springfield has took over the Fortnite completely with the map and all that, it's absolutely amazing. But I tell you what I have played, and it was a game that you bought and then didn't realise until I looked on I went on your account and I looked at it. Sorry, been on your account.
Nosy. What's that for me?
I forgot what the name was now. You know, he's got a cricket bat in his hand.
Yeah. So, right. I will elaborate to what this game is, and nobody please judge me, but it was an easy platinum. It was like 10p. Actually, I think it was like 7p at the time, I'm not too sure. But it was a tung sahur brain rot thing kind of game. The thing is, literally all you do... Tung sahur. Literally, little pitches go across the bottom of the screen. Your character has to jump to avoid them. And I think it's like, what is it, like 50, miss 15 of them and you get the platinum. Yeah. So I was like, great, I'll get it. And I know that my nephews are obsessed with brain rot at the minute, so I thought, it's cheap, it's platinum, it might keep them quiet for 10 minutes.
I thought it was quite fun to play, to be fair. I thought it was quite fun, even though it was short. But easy platinum at the end of the day.
Do you know what? It really reminds me of... you know where you've got no internet and you play in the dinosaur game? Have you ever played that?
Yes, I have it on Google.
Yeah, man. I love it.
Yeah, I know. It reminds me a little bit like what's the other game that does that? I suppose you could say a little bit like Flappy Birds, but obviously you're on the ground.
Yeah, Yeah, it is kind of like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I have got a game like Flappy Birds on the PlayStation Ever, which is
I think I know.
Is it Pretty Bird or something like that?
Pretty Bird, yeah, I've completed them.
Yeah. Yeah, I've completed, I think I bought 9 of them, didn't I? Whoops.
I think I completed
9 easy platinums.
I think I've completed
Yeah, same.
I just realised my mouse cursors on our screens, but it doesn't matter. It was pointing at us, you know?
Oh, James, I can see a mouse in your room. Oh, no, it's on your screen.
Has it got a tail? Is it bushy?
No, you're fine. No, you're fine.
Then again, that didn't sound like a mouse's tail.
Camera off.
Camera action.
What's it called? Yeah, so I mean that dinosaur game, like, it's such a basic game.
Yeah.
But I loved that they added it. I used to play it when I was stuck in the hospital and there was no internet. I used to just be sat there like, yay! And I think it was my sister was like, "What are you playing on there?" And I was like, "Oh, you know the Chrome Dinosaur?" She went, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, it's a game." It's like, really? This was years back, like, but yeah, I think when we first found out it was a game, it was just phenomenal.
Do you know what? I really thought it was fun as well.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what it reminds me of as well? Croc World.
Croc World.
Yeah, there was Croc World and there was.
I know what one you're on about. It's like the 2D side scroller that you're thinking of, isn't it?
The crocodile, yeah.
Yeah. No, when you said Croc, I thought you meant like Croc from like the PlayStation 1.
Well, yeah, I think
Croc and the Land of the Gobos.
Yeah, but they had the Croc World as well, didn't they?
It's not actually linked. It's like a third-party game. That's
It's similar though, isn't it?
It is similar. I think it's loosely based off it.
Yeah.
So like they were trying to go for a similar aesthetic, but it's a bit more. That's a bit more like a Mario side scroller, really, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. I got it on
Mario
Nintendo Switch. I think I've got that on. Croc World.
I thought you bought it on the PlayStation. In all honesty, could be wrong. You probably did buy it on the Nintendo.
I did, but I think you bought the one similar to it.
Yeah, I bought the proper one on the PlayStation.
Yeah, which was called Croc as well, wasn't it?
I love that game.
Yeah.
Like Croc and Croc 2. I think.
Yeah.
Actually, can't remember which one. I think it was Croc 2. I used to prefer it on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
But I completed it on the PlayStation. There's no trophies whatsoever. But like, one of the few times where I was like, I don't even care. I'm playing it for the sake of playing it.
It would have been nice to have a platinum though.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think the 2 main games that I chose to play for the sake of playing them without a platinum or without any trophies was Toy Story 2 on the PS5.
God.
And yeah, and Croc. So Croc was a remake of the PS1 game, and Toy Story 2 was the classic collection from PlayStation Plus. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So it is literally just a port of the PlayStation 1 game, I think it is. Sure it is. It might be PlayStation 2, but I think it's PlayStation 1 based on the graphics.
But there's them games that you still love to play because it brings back your childhood. I mean, with Ape Escape, when it came back to the PS5, I just couldn't play it straight on, if you know what I mean, because it was like playing something weird with a better controller, you know what I mean? Because it's still the same controls, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the problem is when you look at most games now, the button layout is basically identical on everything.
Yeah.
But the design of that, it's so completely different. So like, I can't remember whether you press your arrows or you press your X square triangle. I think you press X square triangle circle to switch between your weapons. Which just feels wrong. I'm not sure. I don't think you can use your analog stick. Can you ever remember right? The camera's really janky. It's horrible gameplay, but just for the nostalgia, it's amazing. I mean, I was playing it quite a while back, and then my nephew, Little Jackie, got on it, and he kind of accidentally deleted the save file.
Oh no!
Which then, saved to the cloud, so I lost it all, and I was like, "Shine a light." Although I didn't say China.
Wait, yeah, we were talking about losing cloud storage and all that. You did a while back, and I remember you telling me.
Yeah.
The minute you contacted PlayStation, they said there's nothing they can do about it, but it's on their side. It's in the system.
It was their issue.
Yeah.
So what had happened was I bought PlayStation Plus, and obviously when you get PlayStation Plus, you're supposed to get the cloud storage. But for some reason, none of my stuff was being uploaded to the cloud, or it was, but then it just it failed. It had an error somewhere. And I wasn't warned. I got no email, no message on the PlayStation, nothing. And after a couple of years, my PlayStation went kaput. So all of the save files on there just completely went. So I lost everything, which was hours upon hours of saves. I wasn't best impressed with that, but I called them and and literally I told them the issue. And they said,
coughing off the
"Oh no!" Say again.
I was just saying, he's coughing off the issue.
Yeah, coughing off the issue. Losing my voice with rage.
Yeah.
But no, told them the problem with it, and they said, "No, your save files are on your cloud." And I'm like, "Yeah, they should be, but they're not." She went, "No, they will be." And I went, "Well, I understand that you think they should be, and you think they are, but they're really not." And she tells me, go through this whole process of how to access your cloud. And I'm like, yeah, I've done all that. I'm doing it now. No data available. And then she's like, oh. So then she checked it somehow and then was like, you mustn't have had any save files. And then I'm like, go look at like my profile and check like my trophy list and my games. And you tell me I've got no save files because that just doesn't make any sense then. So she's checking. She's like, oh, right. So, have you only just got PlayStation Plus? And I said, no, I've had it for years. And she was like, oh, but then your files should be there. And I'm like, I know they should, but they're not. And in the end, she basically just said, well, there's been an issue and there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, but yous have lost my saves. And she went, well, no, we haven't, just the cloud has. And it's like, yeah, use it's PlayStation's, like, it's your online saves, it's your system that's messed up then. And she went, yeah, I have had a few calls about this problem, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do. And I'm like, so I'm paying for a service that then yous are not providing. And because of that, I've lost so much stuff that now I've got to start again. I said, I'm really not impressed. I think it's disgusting. And she was like, well, it is what it is, isn't it?
Whoa, was that an answer?
That was basically, yeah. It's just kind of, well, there's nothing we can do, I know, I was fuming. I even tried ringing again, and they were just like, oh yeah, I can see you've rang, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do. And I was like, well, do you not think you should be compensating these people that have been messed around like this? And they went, well, you're not really paying for that, are you? That's like a free add-on, you're paying for your free games and to play online. But your cloud storage, that's just a free add-on, so it doesn't count as something you're paying for. And I was just like, yeah, it's really not.
Hold on. So if that's the case,
yeah,
if you didn't buy PlayStation Plus, you wouldn't have cloud.
Exactly.
So you are paying for it.
Absolutely.
So, oh my god! Well, these are probably people that don't know a thing. Like
and the other thing is, I think majority of them aren't actually gamers and don't play anything. They just go off the script. So. They don't understand the level of frustration that actually creates. They're just sat at the other end taking flack from angry gamers, from this angry Ginge, not the other one.
We'll go on to him in a little bit later in the show.
Yeah, man. But so yeah, I wasn't impressed. They did nothing about it. Didn't get an apology. They just said, just make sure that after you've finished each game, you go on and press upload to cloud storage. And I said, yeah, but I shouldn't have to do that because it's meant to be an automated thing. Yeah. It is, yeah. And she said, it is an automatic thing, but obviously with this error that's happened on yours, I'd just do that to be sure. I said, right, I will do. I said, but wasn't my entire cloud storage deleted? So even if it was saved on there, it'd be deleted anyway. This problem would still be an issue if I was doing that. And she went, yeah, I suppose it would actually. So I don't know then. I know, it was very much just kind of like, well, tough luck, you know. I felt very fobbed off. I mean, it is shocking when you look at PlayStation's customer service in comparison to, like, Steam's. I will say Steam is a lot better for the customer service.
Yeah. I mean, I've not really had to contact with Steam because, luckily enough, I've not had any problems, really. But, yeah, I totally understand. Steam are probably best. I mean, I think you can request for a refund quite quickly on Steam as well.
Yeah, I believe if you don't like the game within so long, you can request a full refund, and they're like, yeah, okay. They're very much just kind of... Yeah. It does seem like Steam is very much about customer support. They do. That's like their pinnacle. Whereas I think PlayStation, I don't know about Xbox, but I will say PlayStation's customer service, it's just not good. I mean, as we know, they don't really know much in the first place anyway when you ask them stuff. Well,
for instance, remember when we went from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 for game sharing, and they didn't even know a thing. So in the end, I got fed up and I said, right, I'm going to try and fix it myself and see if I can get it working. I did. So
took time, like, but we got there in the end for you, didn't we?
Well, I thought it was a bit weird because it said quick login, and I'm thinking, quick login, and then it also had create new profile or add new profile, and I'm like, that to me sounds like you got to create a profile. But it turns out I had to go on that to keep logged into yours, and you do the same. Yeah. So
you have to add a new profile, which was me, to your account. But really, it should be add a new or existing profile, because add a new profile would imply that you are creating a brand new profile.
That's why I went on quick sign in, and I'm thinking, quick sign in, this doesn't sound right, but I'll give it a go. Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
And then I logged out and went back onto yours, and it was logged out. So I'm thinking, that's not right. But we got there, and we did it, and I think we should work for Sony ourselves. Just saying.
I mean, I might not be able to help with a lot of stuff, but at least I'd be able to empathise with people.
I have a lot of knowledge when it comes to game and consoles and stuff like that. But the fact is, I actually told them multiple times that this is what we've been doing. I've done that. Have you tried? He kept saying, "Have you tried this?" And I said, "I've done that." He said, "Well, I can't really help you then." I said, "I can put you to me expert team." And I'm thinking, if this is the way it is, what's your expert team going to be like?
Yeah. Does your expert team know anything about PlayStation at all?
I mean, he was a little bit nicer, but still.
Not very knowledgeable.
He didn't really. No.
Yeah. It is annoying because you just expect a level of, like, knowledge for it, but I think basically they do read off a script, so then it's like, what is your problem? And then you've got, like, 1 of 10 different things. You go this, and it works down, like, I can't think what the term is, but they keep going down different things, and it's like, right,
column.
Try this, try that, try the other. No, it's not that. Move to this thing, try this, try that, try the other. And in the end, none of it works. And then, literally, the last thing they end on is, oh, okay, try a hard reset, delete everything off your thing, completely reset your PlayStation to factory settings. And it might work, and you're like, it might work, like, it's just that, you know, the disc isn't loading, but you want me to delete everything, and it's like, yeah, it could fix it, and you're like, no, I'm not deleting everything. And then, you know, in their mind, they're like, oh, okay, well, if you're not willing to try these steps, then unfortunately there's nothing more I can help you with. But, you know, I mean, deleting everything, that's like a game killer kind of thing.
I know. It's bad.
Shocking.
You know what? You know, talking about the bad things about, obviously, the customer service about PlayStation. Other than that, I love PlayStation. I've always loved PlayStation. I've been a PlayStation fan since I was young. My first PlayStation in the 1990s. And couldn't think about going to another console. Don't get me, I've got an Xbox One S, but that was my brother's old one. And it's there if I want to try something different. But PlayStation has always been a thing for me. I mean, I didn't even think I would say yes to a PC. And I went, for years I went, nah, it costs too much. And then I had the money, I saved up, and I went, should I? This will be better for our podcasts and all that. And my streaming. And I went, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And I got one that it was affordable without being high spec. I mean, it's not bad, my PC, what I've got now. It is good to what I'm doing. So you can pay a little bit less and get a decent budget PC if you wanted to. But when it comes to consoles, it's a no-brainer for me.
See, I just prefer console. I want to have a system that I can use for just gaming there and ready to go. I think if I got a PC, I'd be using it for all kinds of different stuff, like all my artwork and everything as well. And I just think it just then becomes something else. It's not just your gaming console anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want that. And then the other thing is, when I'm doing my work stuff, like my artwork stuff, I don't want to then be, oh, go on, I can just go on this while I'm waiting. So it's not something I'd look at. I just love PlayStation too much, even though I'm complaining about them.
Me too, and that's the thing. We all complain about a lot of things. Yeah. I think the complaints that we make about Sony and PlayStation and all that is just the customer service side. I mean, don't get me. There's some nice people that are willing to help you. Like, I spoke to someone on Twitter. It's now called X, but I still call it Twitter. Because it just sounds dodgy being X. So, but I spoke to someone that worked with PlayStation, and she was really nice, and she really wanted to come on the podcast as well. But because she was going from working for PlayStation to actually going into developing her own game and all that, she was a little bit busy, and she said maybe in the future I'll come on your podcast, but she was really nice about it, and she said, I'm awfully sorry, I know I keep saying, and as I said, but the way things are at the moment with work and all that, I said I totally understand. Of
course.
And basically that's what I'm saying. There is some nice people that work for PlayStation. It's just when you tell them what the problem is and the answer with the problem what you've just told them. So it gets frustrating that way. But I don't know whether
Xbox feel like you go around in circles.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know what Nintendo's like, because I've not had to use their support system. Although their controllers, they didn't make them really well on the first Nintendo Switch, did they? They were a poor addition. I mean, I could see the what they were trying to do, and it was exciting to have these remotes where you could just move things around and all that, and use it as a baseball bat or whatever and that. But when it comes to analog sticks, they were the ways to drift straight away as well, I think.
I do think a lot of people suffered with stick drift with that. I think I was mostly alright. I think I suffered like once or twice, but it took time before they actually started. The only thing I will say is I think that the Joy-Cons were like the best for fixing, because they were so straightforward,
so easier to fix.
So I know, like, there was a little, like, if anyone had one, they will know about this, where your controller, once it slots in, it's meant to lock in place. You press the button to release it. But there was the problem, because the little plastic clip, it used to snap, so then your controller could just lift straight up without having to press that button in. Because mine had that issue, yours had that issue, my nephews had that issue.
Everyone had that issue.
You could, pretty much. But you could buy the third-party little metal clips to replace it.
Yeah.
Which I know I did for all three of ours. And I was like, yeah, I'll replace them. The analog stick, there's no soldering involved. You literally unscrew it and then it's just a ribbon cable, and then you take the whole analog unit out, and I think it was like you could get, a pack for a decent price, but I think if you were buying just the one analog stick, it's about $5, which is not too bad when you think about it. I mean, I looked into like buying broken ones and selling them on, and I thought it's just hanging on to them, isn't it? But it's so easy to do. And then there was people selling like their limited edition like Zelda ones and that, because
crazy
it had stick drift, and they were like, it's useless now. And I'm thinking, it's really not. It's
I've got some Zelda ones.
Yeah. I looked at them, but I was like, I'm too much of a scab to pay that much for it when I don't play on it as often.
But I don't play on it as often. And it's a shame, really, because I do like the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
If someone turned around and said, "Yeah, I'm gonna gift Nintendo Switch 2 to you for nothing because you're part of the family" or something like that,
yeah,
I'd be like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Absolutely.
But will I go out and buy it? Probably not. No. I was thinking at one stage. I was thinking, should I? Could I? I could, but do we really need to? No, because I want to wait for PlayStation to bring their handheld console, and it looks like it's going to be a thing because it gets talked about non-stop now.
Right, well, this is the thing, isn't it? Because I remember, so I'm going to go to... It's going to be about that and something else. So when they first brought out Until Dawn, the remake, I said, I'm not paying for that, and 100% in a few months they're going to add that to PlayStation Plus. I guarantee it. And they were also talking about... it was when the... Portal came out, the PlayStation Portal, and the Backbone. And I said, I'm not going to buy one of them because they're literally going to release like a portable version of it where it's literally a full-on portable console like the PSP. And I was like, they're definitely going to do it because they're going to see how much people are wanting this and how many people are going to buy it thinking that's what it is until they realize, oh, you've got to connect to Wi-Fi and you've got to connect to your PlayStation. And I was like, I guarantee that that's what they're going to do. And it does look like that they are 100% going to do it. I'm adamant that they are going to do it. I've been right about a lot of predictions with them, so...
So have I, and you know what? I was right about... Well, the rumours are now is that it'll be able to play not only PS4 games and PS5 games, but it will be able to play PS6 games as well. And the rumours is it'll be fully docked as well. So you can put it in the back. Now, if that's the case, would you get the PlayStation 6 console still and get the handheld as well? Maybe so, because I could take that with me if I'm going away.
Yeah, I do think I'd want both. I just, based on price-wise at the minute, I probably wouldn't buy both at the same time because, I think the Xbox, they're talking about that being £1,200 at the minute when they bring it out.
£1,200?
Exactly. £1,200, £1,200.
That'll be because the partnership with some PC brand, haven't they, for this?
Yeah, but apparently Steam are bringing out their own console as well.
Steam have already got their one on handheld console.
They've got the Steam Deck, but they're bringing out a full-on console as well.
Won't surprise me that.
And apparently it's not going to be too expensive because they want it to be like an introduction to PC gaming to console gamers. But it's primarily so that console gamers can then play like Steam exclusive games. So there's a lot of hype coming up about that at the minute. Potentially, I'd look at it. Depends on the price, depends on the games. But I do know that with Steam, a lot of their games are substantially cheaper than PlayStation's versions.
They are, because I've just pre-ordered the new James Bond game on Steam.
Yeah.
And because you pre-order it, you get a free upgrade to the Deluxe Edition when it comes out, when it's released. But that's the same on PlayStation, but it is I think it's... Hello there, have you heard about our partners, TerraPlayer? TerraPlayer is an internet radio station for gamers, So every time our episodes release, they will automatically go onto their website. So it's a fantastic little partnership, and we hope for more to come in the future. So yeah, that is our partnership, guys, and yeah, let's get back to the episode.
The mods and stuff that you can get, and you thought, like, again, going back to Stray, like, I want the cat to be CJ from San Andreas. I want to play as Garfield, like, you know.
I mean,
just
that would be quite cool. I would have
cool.
used them mods. I would have used them.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, I wouldn't mind one where they change it to dogs.
Oh yeah,
because obviously it'd be a lot more poignant to me because mine won. But I don't know. I do think I'd probably look at buying a Steam console. I have even thought about the Steam Deck, especially considering the way you can mod that to get your older games on as well. And I thought, I like the sound of that.
I believe you can plug that into the TV as well if you got some type of HDMI cable.
Yeah, I believe so.
And it does work. You don't. It doesn't actually block it off. You know, where some things block it off.
Yeah.
So maybe. I mean, I did think about the Steam Deck. To be fair, I did think about it.
Yeah.
But it was expensive at the time. I thought it was a little bit.
Yeah.
Which is understandable. It's their first handheld console. Well, and they want to put it out there, and they'll know if they put it out big in price to start off with, they'll get people buying it. And I mean, I probably wouldn't buy it now, just because I want to wait to see what this PlayStation handheld is going to be like. But if the rumours are it can play PS4, PS5 and PS6 games, that's going to be some handheld console, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder whether it'll actually play PS6 games or whether it'll be like their own, like, you know how PSP had PSP games and the PSP had PSP games, whether it'll have its own thing.
Apparently the rumours are that you can. Whether that becomes reality...
I don't think they will. My assumption is they won't allow you to play PS6 games unless maybe you've got a PlayStation 6, because then the sales for PS6 will drop, which they will absolutely try and avoid.
Well, I don't know, because you still play them on both consoles, wouldn't you? I mean, it'll be where you got the library.
But you and I know that we both would, but then there is a lot of people that would go, why would I spend £800 on this console and then another £600 on this portable console when the portable one plays more games and the same games as the console? It's just like having two of the same console, but one's portable and one's not.
The only thing is, though, the Portal, you can only stream.
No, I'm saying portable, not portable.
Oh, sorry, I was going to say, but Portal is,
I'm not about that.
It's a poor addition to handheld consoles, I think. It's basically an Android tablet with a broken up PS5 controller. That's what I always say. A broken up PS5 controller, left and right stuck together. There you go. You got your Portal console.
I mean, the thing is, like, I used to play on my phone, and I used to have the PS4 controller when I was playing on the PS5.
Yeah. With
the little stand so I could hold my phone in it, and then I used to play my PS5 on that when, like, you know, I was going to someone else's house or I was away from the console somewhere. I used to do that. Yeah. But so I was like, I don't see the point in shelling out for a Backbone or a Portal just when it does the exact same thing. Now, last year I did get a Backbone for Christmas, so I was like, yeah, go on then, and I have used it. But I just think, why not just bring out a full-on portable console? Like, you know that the gamers are going to love it. You know that's what we want. Why not just do it and bite the bullet, push yourselves back into the portable market? Yeah. I know that Switch have taken over for the portable market for quite a few years now, but, you know, PlayStation were top of the market for a long time. I mean, the PSP was the pinnacle of handheld games consoles.
It was amazing. Yeah, like, you could play the UMD cards for the movies. I thought they were amazing. Them.
I know. I used to love that. I mean, I was in a charity shop the other day, and it said PSP games, £3 each, and I thought, okay, fair enough, let's have a look. It was just the discs themselves, not in the actual cases.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it was in its little case that you have to plug into the PSP, but not the full boxes. So
see,
this
is what I liked about them as well. Is if you were going to buy them for that price, the chances are the hardly scratched because it only had a little lip on it where you could see the disc. But it was all shell in a shell, wasn't it? Basically. Yeah.
But like I looked at them all and they were all UMDs. I was like, oh. So obviously the charity shop had no idea what they were selling. They were just like, oh, that's a PSP game. That's Family Guy Series 1, Episode 1 to 6. That must be a good game. Like,
but do you know what? The PSP was probably one of the best handheld consoles that PlayStation have ever brought out. I really enjoyed that. And then they brought the PS Vita out. Now, I did like that, to be fair. I thought that was a brilliant handheld console, but they fell out of love with it straight away and decided there was no love left for it, and they just left it to fall apart.
Do you know what always bothered me about the PS Vita? The touchpad on the back.
Yeah, but there was an option where you could switch it off, apparently.
Yeah, but like, because I mean, you think about the touchpad on the controller and you think how annoying that'd be using it on the back. And like, with the backbone, the touchpad doesn't work properly on the phone itself. So to press it once, you have to press it twice.
Oh, I see.
It's very odd. Yeah. And obviously it's out the way of the buttons, isn't it? Whereas like your fingers are right next to the touchpad, so it's so easy to just transfer between.
Oh, then again, let's have a look at your controller there. That's one of his modded controllers. How nice does that look?
Give it a sec. 1 minute.
Oh, is that how you switch the lights on?
Yeah. If I'm holding it right. I'm just making sure it's not doing anything on the
3 decades later. Oh my god, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing, guys? When you watch this, I mean, obviously.
But, yeah, if you're not watching this is very boring for you right now.
Oh yeah. Well,
it is Iron Man coloured controller with lights inside. You can change the colour of the lights as well.
Oh, can you?
Nice.
Yeah. That's brilliant.
Got a Spider-Man one as well.
Did you buy that as Spider-Man, or did you put a skin on it?
I bought it as a Spider-Man casing, and then
Oh wow!
But like it comes through the controller itself, so the whole controller is see-through, but it's got like a Spider-Man decal on the whole thing.
Wow.
The only thing is that the touchpad doesn't light up because you've got your circuit board right behind it.
Yeah, that makes sense, to be fair.
Well, I will say, when I was modding them, when I was modding them, the hardest part of modding them is if you've got to change the touchpad. I was not a fan of that.
No, because the touchpad is the most awkward thing on a PlayStation 5 controller.
Mm-hmm. And if you get it wrong, it's screwed. But to do it, you've got to use a heat gun or a hairdryer. Obviously, once you've taken everything apart, you've got the touchpads with the little wire on it. Take your wire out, and then you've got to heat gun it. Then use a pry tool underneath to pry it up a little bit because it's got a sticky pad all the way across.
Yeah.
And then you've either got to try and keep that sticky pad completely smooth, or failing that, completely clean it off. But again, it might not end up working. So like with this one, I completely cleaned it off so that it'd look better through the Spider-Man logo.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is a bit difficult, but it's a lot of fun. I mean, I gave it a shot because my controllers were dodgy, and I thought, I'll give it a go.
Nice one. It turned out really good.
Yeah. I only did it to fix the analog sticks, the stick drift problem, and I thought,
why?
Screw it, let's go the whole hog and just mod it as well while I'm here. Let's stick some lights in. I mean, I've got the clicky triggers in that as well, so I'm going to try and add that in. I've bought, the additional triggers for the back.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to have a go at making one of them as well.
How do you get them on a normal controller? Because obviously, I've got it here now. This is the Pro controller. and this comes like that. So you see it,
Yeah.
and it's got buttons here. So the buttons is to make these stiffer or looser. Now, when you're in game, it's better to have when you're in a shooting game. You're better having it on where it doesn't go down as much, because then you like that constantly.
Yeah,
and that's what the front looks like, which is similar to what we got, but instead of white here, it's black. This shell does come off, so I can replace these shells if I wanted to. And also the analog sticks come out as well.
You can buy third-party shells for the Pro controller as well, so you can get like different ones for it. They do look quite cool as well. Yeah, I know Extreme Rate does a lot. We're not sponsored, by the way, but Extreme Rate does a lot. Extreme Rate, send us money now. Send me free stuff to talk about a controller. No. Yeah, I'm joking. I took the joke too far there. It's not funny anymore.
It would be a good joke if they turned around and said, "We've listened to the podcast." Imagine.
Could you imagine? But yeah, I mean, you're looking for like the light kits and that on Extreme Rate. They're about £30 to get them in the UK.
Yeah.
I will admit, I usually touch lucky, so I go on eBay and then see if I can find them a bit cheaper. Which obviously you're risking because maybe they work, maybe they don't. And then if you mess it up, you don't know whether it didn't work or whether it's your fault. But each time I've got them, they've always worked. You can, again, buy unbranded ones, but I think you can only get them for like the BDM 10s, or it might be the BDM 20 and 30s, but they're very specific. But you've got to be careful that you get the right ones.
Yeah, totally.
Because they are all very different. It's crazy how different they are inside. You think, well, the outside of the controller looks exactly the same, so surely all the wiring and everything's the same. But now everything has changed around. There's more wires. There's different things to click in. There's different amount of screws. Yeah. It's just weird. So different.
It is very weird. And with the Pro controller, I mean, what I have noticed that's really annoying is the shell around, well, the skin, called it, around here. I don't know whether you see it. It's gone a little bit bubbly and it's coming out.
Yeah, I can't see it, but I do know that is a massive problem with them, where the skin does come off it. Again, you can buy third-party replacements which have, I think, 3M tape on the back of it. To my knowledge, they are pretty decent. You can get ergonomic shaped ones so that your hand holds them better. And ones with better grip so that you can grip the controller better, because obviously you can't hold the controller properly for some reason, I'm guessing. I don't know.
To be honest with you, the grip is quite good, because this bit is actually grip skin.
Yeah. But then the third party ones, they have like a textured grip.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So apparently it feels better and there's more grip to it than the standard one, but I mean, even with these, that's just plastic. I've not had an issue. Like, I mean, you can hold it with just two fingers like that and not drop it.
I have to admit, I did like the PS4 controller, because I did like the light bar in the PS4 controller. And if you remember, you could get stickers like Batman and stuff like that, so you could put over the light bar and it just showed the bat symbol. I thought that was amazing. But PS5 controller, I have to admit, is a lot better. I like the size of the PS5 controller and the shape. It's a little bit more chunkier than the PS4 controller, but I like the feel of the PS5 controller. I really do.
Do you know what? So when we were on the PS4 and there was, the rumors about the PS5 and what it was going to be like, there was the images of the PS5 controller where it had the screen in the touchpad. Yeah,
because we thought that'll be amazing if that happens.
Yeah, and based on how much we used to play it and how much like notifications and stuff that we used to go through, and your messages and that, I thought, oh my god, that will be brilliant. And then you'll be able to buy the keyboard for it, so that you can literally type your message out a lot easier. The way you could for
the PS4
and the Xbox.
Did you have it?
I never. I had one for the Xbox 360.
Did you?
But I never had one for the PS4 because I was like, I don't see the point in it. But I'm like, with the amount of messaging I was doing, I used to switch to my phone, which was the second screen, where you could get your keyboard up and you could type stuff out. But if I had the keyboard there, it would be so much quicker and easier, and you wouldn't have to deal with connecting your phone to your telly, to your PlayStation.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does make a lot of sense to have that, but yeah, I never did, just for the Xbox.
It's a shame, really, because I think the screen in the middle would have been ideal, not only for the notifications and all that, but that would solve a lot for remote play as well. I think. Because I would imagine if there was a screen on there, you could actually remote play. Or not remote play, but some features on the games where you have to do you have to see something certain and you have to do it. That could be a feature on the screen, couldn't it? Yeah.
I mean, I do think that if they had the screen on it, they could utilize that in such a really unique and interesting way to link it to certain games. Especially with newer games coming out, you could then design it so that it specifically functions on the little screen. With remote play, I think that screen would be far too small to be able to see it properly. I mean, even like a standard smartphone, I still think are quite small to be able to see the screens properly. Like, it does lower the quality massively.
But saying that, if it was just aimed there so you could see your home dashboard and you could see your notifications coming through, I would have thought that would be amazing, to be fair. Yeah.
Do you know what, as well? So when you get a trophy pinging up on your screen, it doesn't say what it's for. So it'll give you the name of the trophy, but then you're like, what did I actually receive that for? And you think, if I search that now, then it messes up PlayStation saving the video of it. So I usually, if I do that, I'll wait like 10 seconds, carry on doing what I'm doing, then come off it, go to me trophies, find that one, read why I've got it, and then go, oh, okay. But if they had the screen on the controller, it could literally come up, gold trophy, blah, 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 whatever, and then it gives you the description, and it just like goes across the screen. You're like, right, okay. But like, you could literally carry on playing while you've got that. I mean, that's only one basic application for it, but there's so many different applications they could use it for.
But talking about trophies as well, though, I think it's time for them to update the trophy system itself.
What do you mean, like being able to use your trophies for something, or?
Yeah, but they did talk about that, where you could do that. But I was sort of like, well, if that's the case, then can you keep your trophies? Because it'll be pointless.
I think you should.
But I think you should get like maybe a little bit of credit to every platinum you've had or something like that. I know when the first Spider-Man game came out, if you completed it in a certain time, you get an avatar. You got an avatar when people got the platinum, didn't you?
See, this is the problem with it, though. So at the minute, you can still get that avatar if you complete Spider-Man. I never got it, but if you send them an email and say to them,
"All right, I've
got the platinum for this," but if you send them an email telling them that you've got the platinum for it, but you didn't receive it, then they can put it through. But you got it for Spider-Man, God of War, I think Skyrim or Elden Ring.
Actually, I might have got them because I have got a Spider-Man one in there, but I thought there was actually a Spider-Man one given anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah, the one that you've got isn't the platinum one, but there are multiple platinum avatars and I think themes as well. There's different things you can get, but they just don't seem to actually have it set in the system so that when that platinum pings, you automatically get it, or it comes up in your notifications, follow this link. You don't seem to get that. It seems to be a separate thing where you have to contact PlayStation directly through customer service emails to inform them of this issue, and then 2-3 weeks down the line, they're like, "Oh, yeah, here it is. Sorry, enjoy, congratulations, whatever, go away." You know.
But because it was that long, but because it was that long ago when I earned the platinum, would they still give you it? That's the thing.
They should still they should still allow it, because it's irrelevant when you earned it. because you should have got it regardless. It's their problem that they haven't automatically set it in the system to give it to you. So if they didn't give it to you, then it's like, well, I should have given this, but yous haven't given me it. So although it's been longer than it should have been, it's on them, not on you yourself, mate.
Yeah.
That's my assumption.
I don't use the avatar anyway. I use just a profile picture of me anyway.
I use the avatar. I've just looked. So yeah, I can see yours is the profile picture at the minute. Mine is Nathan Drake, Astrobot.
Yeah, I've got the Nathan Drake as my background still, I think. The background, haven't I?
I'm not too sure, if I'm honest.
But do you know what I miss on PlayStation?
Go on.
Remember when PlayStation 4 had communities?
Yeah.
I thought that was a great feature, that. Because I met some YouTuber, she was big at the time, called Miss Beaker. I think I said that name to you a few times, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
And I met her because they had a YouTube community thing on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. On PlayStation, and there was quite a lot of people in there. We were all talking, and I said, "Well, I'm on YouTube as well. Would you like to, look at each other's profiles and all that?" They went, "Yeah." Anyway, she started following me on Instagram and all that, and it was we were talking. What game are you playing today? What are you streaming and stuff like that? And I thought communities was a way of bringing. Not only are you playing with people on games, but you were making new people because you were seeing people writing in the community. But then they took it away, which I was a bit disappointed about. And they should have brought it on the PS5, and it could have been so much better on the PS5 as well.
Yeah. See, I mean, the thing is, I love the idea of it. I think it's brilliant, and the idea that, you can just connect with all these different people, you make new friends, and, there's a lot of people who don't have the group of people to game with.
Yeah.
They have to go out the way to try and find one through Facebook, Discord, all these different things. But then it's a lot of the time these groups are already formed. There's already jokes going on, and you just kind of pushed to the side in some cases. Not always, but sometimes. So with it being on the PlayStation itself, I do think it was a lot better. And again, people are then coming away from the PlayStation to do stuff on the PlayStation rather than having it all in one.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you. It was brilliant, and they should bring it back.
They definitely should. And they had events on there as well, didn't they? So you could create events for your communities. Because we did it with Uncharted. We had a few people joining us because we created something in there.
Yeah, I remember
Xbox
that.
still have a community thing based on there, which is good. But I believe Xbox are going to have Steam on it. The new Xbox.
Yeah, so I've heard. But then with Steam releasing their own console, it's like, apparently because it's going to be so much cheaper, Xbox is now being pushed to a side. Where in my opinion, when Xbox said that they were going to have access to all Steam titles, I honestly thought that it'd basically be, well, PlayStation's just kind of plummet. So they're going to have to go out their way to try and keep people faithful to it, because Xbox was the winners in that sense, but they seem to have let the community down, especially with their pricing of everything at the minute, because even their older consoles, they've upped the prices on them. And I know the price of everything's going up, but when you consider the age of a console, you shouldn't be paying more for something when... see, I'm thinking about retro now, and you're paying more for retro, but when a console's not that old, but it's old enough that the price should be dropping, you don't want to be paying more than you should.
No, you don't.
I know what I mean.
Yeah, to be fair, it's a good point, and I am totally behind you with that, because it just seems ridiculous what they did. Weird as well.
Yeah.
But you know what? What I don't get is, it's you're talking about Steam and all, like pushing Xbox to one side and all that. Sorry, I knocked my mic again then. And it's same with Discord. When Discord was first announced that it was making this partnership with PlayStation, I think it was over 30,000. Yeah, it was 30 grand partnership or something like that, wasn't it? Or no, it might have been 30 million actually. Which
I honestly can't remember. It was a lot.
It was a lot of money, and it took them time to get the voice chats in there. And at first, you had to be connected to your phone or to your PC and transfer it to the PlayStation. Now you don't have to, which is good. But what I thought that they're going to do is the Discord app would be integrated into the PlayStation.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been amazing, because then you could chat, not just in voice chat. You could actually write on your Discord communities and all that. Whether that'll still come, I don't know. Because big partnership, and that's all we've got.
See, I think if they do, they would have to ensure that your notification system is separate from your phone as it is to your PlayStation. So you could mute certain channels through the PlayStation but still have them accessible on your phone. Because I know with mine, I get a ton of notifications through Discord. Like, because I'm in a few different ones. It's just, like, constant. You know, there's times where I'll just mute Discord for 45 minutes just so I stop getting notifications while I'm doing something.
Weird enough, I don't get mine. Mine don't come through.
Well, I've noticed that if you don't use it for so long, you don't get all the notifications, and then the other ones, they don't pop up on your screen, they just come up in your notification bar. Yeah. But at the minute, because I've been accessing it for, like, the podcasts and stuff through my phone, they come up, like, and it's quite a big bar on your screen. It takes up a lot of space, and you're like, go away, I'm playing something. You know, and then you're like, what was that notification? I should probably check, it might be important. And you're like, I've just won this, and you're like, oh.
So did you get your Discord Nitro, by the way?
I've not checked, mate. I need to have a look.
It has said it's sent to you.
Games.
It has said it's sent to you. So it'll be in there. When you go in there, you'll see a message pop up with. You just click on it and you press accept, basically. So you got two weeks trial, because I know you probably know what Discord Nitro is all about now, don't you?
Yeah. I've seen quite a lot of the benefits you get from it.
Yeah, I think it's brilliant benefit. Also, if you were going to buy it after the 2 weeks trial, if you boost my server, I can get a banner. So I think I need 2 more boosts, and I can get my own customized banner. So when you go onto my channel, you can see a banner as well, as well as a logo, and you can boost people's channels. Basically, you get free boosts, I think. So and there's levels of boost, and it just gives you extra stuff in your Discord server. But I do like it. I've tried it for a month. I've got a month of it now. I think I'm going to pay. It's worth it. I'm going to pay I think it's less than £10. If you go by Google Play. So I paid through it Google Play, and thank God I've got an Android tablet, because I've been able to do that. And recently Discord have just brought where you can do it through Google Play, which means if you get a Google Play top up, you can use it through the voucher. They never used to be able to do that. It used to be you had to add a credit card to go and get Nitro, but you don't now, which is amazing.
See, but then if they had the app on the PlayStation as well, they probably would have been able to do it where you can pay through your PlayStation credit, which obviously you can get cheaper if you pay through CD Key. Well, it's loaded now, isn't it? It's loaded. It used to be CD Keys. They changed the name.
Have they? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't know that.
It's called Loaded now.
So can you get Discord Nitro on there?
I actually don't know. I'll have to have a look because I've never checked. Yeah.
For the year, it's £100 for the year on Discord Nitro. But if you get it through Google Play, it's a little bit cheaper. I think you're saving about £4 or £5, which is £4 or £5, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you get a discount through Google Play.
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it? But you do.
Thing is, I think if I ran my own Discords, like for the stuff I was doing, I probably would look at getting it, like paying for it for the year. But for what I use Discord for, I probably wouldn't look at buying it because it just seems excessive for what I use. You know what I mean? Like, I understand why people get it, and it does make sense, but I don't use it enough to warrant spending, I don't think. I might try it for a month.
Yeah, I was just going to say, would you try it for a month? Because not just you don't have to have your own Discord server to use the features.
No, I know.
You can use it in other people's Discord.
Yeah.
Plus, you get better sound quality. But also, like I say, you get free boosters. Now, you can go into my Discord if you want to, and you could boost my server 3 times. I think there's 3 levels. I'm close to level 2. Level 2 gives you a customized banner. You can do your customized banner. I think level 3 gives you an animated banner and stuff like that. But also, there's quests on there. So if you watch an ad, you get like something for your profile or something like that. You can get they're called orbs, I think, which you can spend in the shop. But I've got over 4,000 orbs, and that's more because I've been watching the request and all that. So you get, I think in some you get 700 just for watching.
Jeez.
So, I mean, it was a bit like Rogue Company, that, wasn't it? You used to log in.
Yeah.
And you used to get rewards. But yeah, Discord Nitro is good. I tried it for the month, and I think it's brilliant because, obviously, I do movie nights, which it makes the quality even better when I'm watching stuff with people and when I'm streaming it to people. And the sound quality is amazing as well. Well, we're going to finish off the episode because I just realised the time and I've got a radio in 15 minutes. But we're going to finish it off. Little 5-minute talk about I'm a Celebrity this year. Now, we're going to go straight onto him because a lot of people, well, some people are probably thinking, how is he a celebrity? Why is he going on? But Angry Ginge, what do you think about Angry Ginge being on I'm a Celeb?
I'll be honest, for the past few years, they've been adding a lot of like YouTubers, streamers, social media celebrities. They've been adding a lot more to them, I think, to try and entice the younger generation a bit more, because I think they're worried that that I'm a Celebrity is going to start dying off without the younger viewers. But I mean, I think it'll be very interesting with him in there because of the way he is as a person. I think it'll be very interesting to watch. I do think it'll be quite funny as well. The only thing is, sometimes if they're not as well known as the other celebrities in there, they sometimes don't get on as well because, they're a bit more like, well, I'm a celebrity, I'm more important, and really, you're not as big as some of the others, but it's ego, isn't it? I don't know what Angry Ginge will be like. I don't think he'll be too bad. But
do you know what? I was thinking this. I was thinking this, whether he'll start trouble in there. And if he does, I think it'll be fun. I think it'd be fun to watch if he starts trouble. But if you read his backstory when he was a kid and all that, you do feel a little bit sorry for him in a sense because the way he was brought up. But it's a shame, really. I mean, some people say, well, how is it fun watching people swear? Now, a lot of people do watch him because he normally rages on FIFA. It's called EA Sports FC now. But also he's got his own team. He manages his own team.
Yeah.
give credit. He's been in Soccer Aid as well. He's been called up for Soccer Aid. He was man of the match, and to be fair, he was pretty decent, to be honest with you.
Nice.
He was really good, and he did make a really good tackle on Carlos Tevez, and he didn't like it at all because being an expert footballer, and he still got it, Tevez. But the fact that Angry Ginger actually took the ball off him, and it was a solid tackle as well. But Angry Ginger came off the worst because he had like a scrape on his leg.
And this is the problem, isn't it, with egos? Like, it's like, well,
he slapped
I'm
him off.
amazing at this, so exactly, there you go.
He slapped him off.
Like when it comes to when it comes to I'm Celeb, I usually find that it's the smaller, the less famous people who make the most noise and create the most problems. I think because one, they want the airtime, and two, it boosts them as a celebrity. It boosts their profile, so to speak.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, I think that the people who don't know who Angry Ginger is, I don't think that they would go to watch him, to see who he is after I'm a Celeb. He's already got a massive following, but I just think that the people who already follow him will watch or might watch I'm Celeb because he's in it. Just to see what happens.
I think so. Yeah.
But I just don't think that they're going to get more people going to watch him separately because of I'm Celeb.
Yeah, I think that will happen. He is actually favourites to win it, I believe.
Really?
He's one of the favourites anyway. And that'll be down to his following as well, because he's got more followers than some of the celebrities, believe it or not. He will be a celebrity when he gets out, that's the thing.
I mean, he's a celebrity going in. Yeah. I mean, it's part of the rules. You have to be, don't you? But
he'll be a proper celebrity when he comes out, if you know what I mean. I'm happy for. I'm sort of like, credit to you, mate. For, you've actually got this far, and you are earning quite a lot of money and all that. But there'll be a lot of people that'll be against it as well, because they'll be like, but then again though, if you think of it, a few years back, if you remember, I forgot his name now, but he was a singer on X Factor. He got knocked out of X Factor and went straight into the jungle, and he won it. And I'm trying to think who his name was, but do you remember that guy? Was his name Jack? Mate. And then
I'm honestly not sure,
but I'm pretty sure he won it that year as well. And now he's a presenter. I think sometimes you see him on the Extra show. Well, I'm trying to think who it is now. And that's where his career's come from. But I do remember that year. Literally, he was on the X Factor. He got knocked out of the X Factor and then went into I'm a Celeb in the matter of months. Because I think X Factor used to finish like a week before or 2 weeks before I'm a Celeb starts, if I'm correct. Oh, no, it didn't actually.
Sure.
No, it didn't.
I've got to admit, though, that is very clever, like them getting someone like that, because then it kind of boosts the ratings for both shows, because you're going to get people who watch X Factor who's then like, oh my god, he's an I'm a Celeb, I'm going to go watch that. And you'll get people who watch I'm a Celeb who will go, oh my god, he's just been in X Factor.
Yeah.
Or no, the people who watch I'm a Celeb's like, oh, I really like this person, I'll go watch him how he did in X Factor. It's a clever way of boosting their own ratings, isn't it? And I mean, this is the thing. It's all a game of how they work their own system for the ratings. Although at this point, I'm a Celeb wins awards every year, so I don't think they really need to do anything to boost it, do they?
To be honest with you, I got a bit caught up in other things last year, and I didn't watch every episode, and I was gutted.
Yeah.
But I'm determined to watch the whole season this season.
Yeah.
But I believe they're going to be doing a Legends one again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I think it's coming up to how many years now?
Couldn't tell you.
can't remember, but I think they're going to be doing that again to, celebrate how many years they've been doing it. But, every week from now, now that I'm a Celeb is starting, we are going to have a little conversation about it, because I think it'll be a nice little thing. It's something different as well, and we're going to talk about it on the podcast. But who do you... I know we haven't seen anyone in there, but who would you like to win? Just before we go.
I can't even remember everyone who's in it, but at the minute I'm thinking Eri used to be in EastEnders. I think she used to play Whitney, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, at the minute I'm kind of thinking I'm wanting her to win, because who she is as a person seems so genuine, do you know what I mean? But again, it's like there's a lot of them that you don't even know until they actually start I'm Celeb, and then you're like, oh my god, this person's amazing. It happens every year where people come out of nowhere and then their fame just rises with so many other people. So
what about Lisa?
Wait and see.
The one that plays
yeah, see, I think she'll be really funny in it, because again, the kind of person she is, she's very yeah, well yeah, she's a real dingle now. But like the kind of person she is, she's very much mess about, let's have a laugh, come on, let's have a good time. So I do think she'll be the one picking the group up, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, have you heard as well that apparently they're not going to be allowed to do more than 2 trials consecutively anymore? Because of what's been happening. Yeah, apparently because they've been getting voted for the same person to do it, like for...
To be fair, I'm happy with that, because I was getting fed up with just seeing the same person, just because they're either scared of spiders or something like that, and people just voted because they wanted to see them. But saying that, Ant and Dec loved that. They did love it, because they were laughing their heads off and taking the mick themselves.
Well, last year, I know that they weren't very impressed with, is it Dean?
Oh,
he got nicknamed Houdini because he was playing them for the airtime, and everyone knew it, and Ant and Dec were fuming, and they were like, he didn't even try. Like, we watched them, and it's like, come on, you didn't even step in there, you just shouted, I'm a celebrity, and it was just like, yeah. And I know that they weren't best impressed. They laugh and joke about it, but they're like, no, come on, we spent a lot of money to get this up and running, this trial. Yeah. It's quite expensive, and then to just stand there and go, nope, it's a bit unfair. So I do know that they are glad that that's changed as well. But yeah, he was getting annoying for me last year, the way he was being. And again, it happens every year where you get someone like that.
Definitely.
But it's just nice for the variety, isn't it? So
it is. And just to end this episode as well, Angry Ginge is very lucky being in the same camp as Kelly Brook. I'm just saying. What's the reason she's gone in? We don't know.
What's the reason any of them have gone in? Just for the fun, the money, and the
sorry,
the attention.
Sorry if you're watching this, Kelly Brook, when you do come out. But I do listen to Heart Radio, and I actually think she's brilliant on Heart. She is really, really good. Wouldn't surprise me if Mark Wright goes in there eventually into the jungle.
Has he not been in it?
Oh, actually, has he? No, I'm not sure.
I thought he had. I don't know. There's been that many people. I'm just like, I
believe Michelle Keegan might be going in next year's one.
Yeah. Oh, right.
I think she was set to go in it this year, but she's just had a kid not long ago, hasn't she? So yeah, I think she couldn't go in. But yeah, I actually got a radio show, so I'm gonna have to shoot.
Yes, you are. It's getting close now.
But thank you, everyone. When you do listen to this, I hope you've enjoyed the show. A little catch up, talking about controllers, customer service with PlayStation, and all other things. But we ended it with I'm a Celeb, and we're going to keep that as a thing right through I'm a Celeb, because I think people would love a little bit of I'm a Celeb talk. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. Anyway, this has been your host, myself, James, and my co-host alongside me, Phil Newby, and this is Teamworks Podcast, a team that works together,
stays together.
There we go. And we will see you in the next episode. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.